Greeting to our viewers. It is an honor for me, Phương to always accompany you and bring you the most interesting news on 24 Hours channel. The news provides updates on the hottest, latest, and most accurate information about the security and social order situation that has occurred during the day. And now let's move on the main news.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear viewers, the sky in China seems to have turned into night as strange cloud formations continue to be posted on Chinese social media, leaving many people curious and concerned. The peculiar beauty of these clouds is a sign of alarming weather changes. Even scientists have proven that when nature behaves in such a way, it is a prelude to impending disastrous events. Yesterday afternoon, 3 different cloud formations appeared in 3 Chinese provinces. In the southern region of Yan'an, giant elongated cloud formations resembling massive water bubbles stretched for hundreds of kilometers. In the southwestern region of Sichuan, a peculiar glowing stream of light appeared in the sky, often referred to as multicolored clouds. Meanwhile, residents of the province of Zhejiang were startled and fled in panic when they saw cloud formations resembling a floating human figure in the sky. Descriptions and photos taken in Zhejiang, China, show a cloud formation resembling a giant human head, complete with long limbs and arms, hovering in the air. The mysterious cloud formation is said to be over 300 meters long. According to the Daily Mail, the dark color of this human-shaped cloud makes it look like it's made of something other than normal cloud formations. From the perspective of the photograph, it appears as if the figure is lying in the sky, observing the events below in densely populated areas. The enigmatic cloud formation lasted for approximately 45 minutes, leading many to believe that it serves as a warning for Chinese leaders to repent for their sins. Some believe that its appearance is a divine manifestation. One witness stated, "We were shocked to see the image of a cloud resembling a human figure for 45 minutes. Some people started worshipping, while others ran away." Astronomers state that such cloud formations are a sign of approaching severe storms, accompanied by thunder and lightning, typically occurring in months with weather patterns similar to those currently experienced in China. Additionally, one natural phenomenon related to earthquakes is the appearance of unusual lights in the sky over Sichuan at 8:30 p.m. These lights, known as earthquake lights, were observed for approximately 20 minutes. Similar lights were documented during the Karlobagh earthquake in 1975 and the 2008 Sichuan earthquake. Professor Roger, a geologist at the University of California, explained that during earthquakes, the fractures in the Earth's crust release electric charges into the atmosphere, ionizing the air and resulting in the aforementioned unique lights. This is not the first time that peculiar cloud formations have been seen in the sky. In the past, there have been numerous controversial cases in China, such as in the province of Jilin, where cloud formations resembling an angry hand of God or angel wings caused debates. According to the Times of India, Zhang Houshou, a Chinese-American scholar living in California, is said to have predicted 39 earthquakes since 1990 by using cloud earthquake theories. He retired as a scientist and used satellite images and other scientific tools to refine his theories regarding earthquake clouds as signs of impending natural disasters. He believes that the appearance of dragon-scale-like clouds beneath a larger cloud formation could be an indication of upcoming severe weather conditions. They often appear after significant temperature changes or large variations in humidity, indicating the imminent arrival of thunderstorms accompanied by lightning. Other meteorologists also agree with this perspective. They further state that although most cloud formations, such as mammatus clouds, have round pouches beneath them due to sinking air causing negative buoyancy, other scientists also support this viewpoint. China has raised its flood warning to the highest national level as over 1,000 people have been killed or missing due to continuous heavy rains and widespread flooding across the country. Yesterday, China raised the flood response to level 3, the second highest in the country's 4-level flood control emergency response system. According to China Daily, yesterday the city of Wuhan, where the first outbreak of the Wuhan pneumonia occurred, experienced record-breaking heavy rain with rainfall reaching 426 millimeters. The local government had to use large pumps to drain the flooded streets in the city. Xinhua News Agency reported that the main reservoir in the southeastern province of Zhejiang had to open its floodgates for the first time in 9 years to lower the water level. This year, China has approximately 11 million students preparing for the college entrance exams. The meteorological agency warned parents to pay attention to weather forecasts and take precautions when their children go outside. The local government in the province of Hubei, Taipei, the hometown of President Xi Jinping, stated that some areas in the province had postponed the exams due to the worst flooding in 50 years. Last Thursday, the city of Tiangong in northern Hubei issued a level 1 flood response after its transportation system and agricultural land were submerged. The provinces of Hubei and Hunan have also issued an orange flood warning, which is the second highest level on the 4-level flood warning scale. The water levels of several rivers in these provinces have exceeded the warning levels by 2 to 3 meters. Dear viewers, the situation of heavy rain and flooding in China continues to be complex. In the past 48 hours, heavy rain accompanied by tornadoes has caused widespread flooding in many cities across the northern, central, and southern regions. The destruction has been particularly severe in the early morning hours 2 days ago. According to local newspapers, a series of rivers in Dainan, northwest of Taipei, China, experienced abnormal water levels. Continuous heavy rain in the region has caused water levels in rivers and streams to rise to unprecedented levels. The swift and fierce flood waters have swept away livestock such as chickens, ducks, cows, and sheep, leaving the local residents devastated, watching their remaining possessions being carried away by the flood. This region is predominantly mountainous, with hills, rivers, and streams. Many villages in this autonomous region have been heavily affected by landslides and severe floods. Local media has confirmed that around 6:45 am on that day, a landslide occurred in the Buwai Autonomous Region, with about 10,000 cubic meters of rocks and soil suddenly sliding down onto the village, burying hundreds of houses. Unfortunately, several hundred households were unable to escape as the landslide occurred in an instant, leaving the residents in shock and unable to respond, resulting in a horrifying burial under layers of rocks and soil. According to the Emergency Response Ministry, at least 39 people have died and hundreds have been injured in the landslide. Local rescue teams have urgently evacuated over 10,000 households and mobilized 85 aerial patrols to continue searching for missing people under the debris. Additionally, the rockslide has blocked some vital roads, posing challenges to rescue efforts. Some online videos captured by local residents show significant damage to a road near the landslide area. In one video, a local resident mentioned that the town's hospital had also been buried by the landslide. Local residents also stated that the official evacuation announcement from the local government came too late, resulting in some families being buried by the landslide as they couldn't evacuate in time. The local government did not provide support for organizing evacuations, so people had to find shelter on their own. Mr. Du, a shop owner in the village, said that there are around 200 to 300 households in the area. The landslide has buried approximately 10 households, but the exact number of affected individuals is still unknown. One household, consisting of 4 people, including 2 sisters and 2 elderly individuals, was buried in the landslide. Sadly, those buried in the landslide could not survive, Mr. Du said. Mr. Du, his wife, and their 2 children were fortunate enough to escape in time, but his elderly parents did not have a home. They had gone to Mr. Du's brother's house in the district 2 days ago, but all of Mr. Du's belongings, including his house, recently renovated restaurant, cattle, and over 200 pigeons, were buried in the landslide. Mr. Du expressed anger at the local government for announcing the evacuation too late, leaving him insufficient time to take his valuable belongings. Officials stated that they provided temporary materials to the villagers, but did not provide information on where people could obtain them, according to Mr. Du. On Saturday morning, around 9:30 am, a landslide occurred on a section of the G108 highway in Taipei Province, near Liuhai village in Chutrai district. Local media reported that an area of over 2,000 square meters was affected, causing transportation disruptions as continuous heavy rain caused more soil and rocks to fall from the mountain.
Thank you and all of you for paying attention. Please leave your comment and feedback in the comment section of this video so that we can respond promptly and address any question. If you find it enjoyable, please like and click the bell icon below to not miss the last step video from our editorial team. See you in the upcoming news bulletin from 24 Hour channel.